Madden Golf 16.
Yay, Madden Golf 16. Have you turned this on since last we played?
Nope. I'm not.
So, but it's a PlayStation, so it auto-updated itself.
That's right. It takes care of itself.
Do it.
PlayStation's an adult.
PlayStation is an adult.
It does its own things.
It can wipe its own backside.
Let's get you in here. You can just leave the club long enough to come golf with me for a few hours.
Oh, I already bought this girl 2 drinks. Coach is like, hey, remember I bought you a drink, girl.
Remember for next time.
I bought that drink. Hey, welcome to my face.
It was Boston this week, right?
This is Boston.
Boston. We'll try the front 9 of Boston. See how we do. Play as long as we can.
Play as long as we can before duty calls. He said duty. Did say duty. Man enough to admit it. All right.
I don't remember this load screen being here last week.
Crazy load screen update. What just happened?
We're good.
Presented by EA Sports
So,
and the PGA Tour.
while that's going on, I'll point out we did get an update since last we played.
Hello
We
again and
got
welcome.
the
I'm Rich
Rory
Lerner alongside my
McIlroy
friend and
PGA
colleague
Tour
Frank
update
Novola. We're at
1.02.
TPC Boston here in Massachusetts.
Little update.
And Frank, what kind of a
Yeah,
golf course
update.
are we facing today?
What we
Big
end up
golf
with
course, very much
is
a sort of an
TPC
inland link
Scottsdale
style.
is
Gil
now
Hands and Brad
playable.
Faxon
Oh, nice.
have tweaked it over
Play
the
Now
last few
Tour
years.
Pro
It's been a
and
staple on the
online
FedEx
modes.
Cup playoffs since
I don't know what we're
2007.
doing next week.
Right on. We get they have tuned the effect of spin attribute across each club type. Interesting.
So our spin game
Just has a great feel
not what it
today,
used
Frank.
to
The
be.
Spin
leaves
game
are
is
turning,
adjusted.
the air is brisk. Walk us through this first tee shot.
Soft opening hole, but just try and get off to a good start. That's the main thing here. You don't have to be too aggressive. 2 bunkers down the right, just something around that area. Leave yourself a wedge, 9-iron in. Good second shot, good chance for a birdie.
Nice. A little net going on, or a
Frank,
crazy
that ball's sitting up
mystic
like it's on
leaf.
plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be
You
playing
get
this
shiny
game for a
buttons.
living.
You didn't see that, did you?
No.
You had some crazy shiny buttons for us.
Oh.
We still got training wheels on, but that's okay.
We keep saying
Just
we're
going
going to
for a
turn those
little
off.
extra.
Turned around to see. Girl.
And that ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there.
Smoked that
That
one.
girl got that drink still. Nah, girl. That drink's not for you, girl. It's for that girl right there.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
That's
Yeah,
what
really the
drink's
only
for.
thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light
That's something
special.
relevant to us. Created golfers now earn XP in Nightclub Challenge.
That's very relevant to your
Oh
guy.
my God, are you kidding me?
Nightclub challenge.
Coach gets XP during Nightclub Challenge. It's on. It's on. Oh, I got to take Coach to the Nightclub Challenge, man. Did we agree that his name is now Coach? Or
I mean, I've been calling him the coach, so I can totally
Absolutely.
get with behind that.
Absolutely.
No.
That's a good idea. Yeah, right there.
We'll
That's
bringing it
perfect.
in low
Uh-huh.
and like this.
Gotcha.
So
That's the monies.
take notes, everybody.
That's the monies.
You don't even have to touch it because it's going right in.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's...
Had I aimed it a little better,
Well, that is an exceptional
I
shot
was not
on
wrong
the
in
green
my
and in
distance.
position for a
You were?
birdie.
Yeah, that's a full melody now.
You got nothing negative to say?
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring
he's gonna put it
opportunity
right
with his second
here.
shot here.
Took an awkward swing. Shiny buttons.
14 feet to the hole.
Diamond studded buttons.
It's looking like the money, right?
It's just swing the club, right? That's automatic. That's how it looks.
That's how it looks. Oh!
Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting the putt.
God! Get out the way, girl.
And getting ready for the putt.
Here's where my brain says go this way.
Right?
But we know from experience that you always follow the line.
Follow the yellow brick road. What's your favorite Wizard of Oz song? Favorite Wizard of Oz character?
Well, can it be the dog?
Toto?
Yeah.
Sure.
I like Toto.
Interesting.
I like Dorothy.
Okay.
I
like James. It's Coach's favorite character also.
Yeah. In my brain, that
Good
still
putt.
doesn't make
Now
sense,
one
but
under
at least
par.
I understand.
You breaking the robot out? Bing! Pull it back up.
Good job,
Did the
Coach.
job right there.
Let's get out of here with the par. This game is brought to you by XSplit.
Frank, they renovated the par 5 second back in
case you were
2010.
wondering.
What'd they do to the hole, and how does it play now?
Well, they changed the green, especially the
Another
left
update
side.
that we
There's a
got?
huge mound there now. It's still a driver off the tee, but before you could bail out on the left side,
Wildlife
you can't bail out
improvements.
anymore.
So
Maybe
no
Maybe
more
the
creep
creepy
over that mound.
plastic rhinos.
Those
or
chocolate
Yeah,
drop
whatever
mounds,
those
are,
things,
of course, a really
buffaloes.
nice look.
Buffalo.
Yeah, they just pop.
Rhinos.
And you can see them.
Might be rhino in Arizona, in the Midwest, or
Excellent
in the
looking shot
Southwest.
here. Oh, this looks
Got all
good.
kind of goofy
Certainly
stuff
is.
going on with the weather out there.
Vijay Singh, Charlie Hoffman, and Big Henrik Stenson. They all have one thing in common.
The weather
They all
affects
tied for the
animal
low tournament
migration.
score at TPC Boston, 22 under.
And they're all good. Yeah,
It's
this is a
all
golf
good.
course that obviously gives in to the longer hitters.
I wonder if you
And
go
if
into
there's
single
just
player
a little
mode,
bit of
can
sting
you earn
taken
enough
out of the greens,
credits
and these
or
long
XP or
hitters
whatever
have a
to make the
huge
guy not
advantage.
do the robot after.
To pick what you can do.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to play a little single player mode just to
Maybe we should take a turn
get some
one
character
week.
customization.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par
This is
5.
where the game
Second shot.
recommends me taking the shot.
It looks like this hole at Indian Pines. And that I
Okay.
oftentimes manage to put balls in water at.
Which one's Indian Pines?
Over by by not Food World but Earth Fair, behind there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've only been to the one in West Point.
Okay.
Have you ever been there?
Never been there.
It was pretty nice.
Right.
All right. I believe in myself.
Do you?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because the blue line does not believe in you. And I believe in the blue line.
So this one should be
Oh,
safe
wow.
on the deck here.
Wow!
Couldn't have done much better than that. Eagle is very
Man, that would have
possible.
been a heck of a hole in one.
Are you kidding me?
From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot.
All right, let's do this.
Down, little Sheba. Down!
Always showing out, coach.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
This is an eagle putt.
Wow, so you're putting for eagle from
From what should be a pretty good spot.
make it happen, girl.
That's it. Oh, put a little extra on it.
Pretty good stroke right there. Just hit it through the break.
Yeah, like,
It's a sort of distance. If
He
it
said
goes
hit
in, it's a
through the break.
bonus. Really. This is an awkward length.
You're an awkward one. Oh!
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Great job.
So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
It's not that
Even par currently.
Great job.
And so just getting started, even par so far.
Updated licensed golfer attributes based on real-world performance. So
Frank,
they're doing
really
that
nice
thing
mix of
that I'm
holes
not
here. The start,
entirely
TPC
okay with
Boston,
in
the
video
third,
games.
it's a par
Which
3,
is?
about 210 yards.
Yeah, nice brick wall over
my
the back, sort of
golfer
give that look like it's been
quarterback
there for 100 years.
point
But another
guard
one,
had a
really,
good
you
week.
have to fly this ball.
So
on the
now
green.
they're
There's
better
no
on the
chance
game,
of running it up.
or they had a bad week, so now they're worse on the game. I'm not okay with that. Like, I'd rather them be consistent performers all year. Like, it should be a thing where it's an option, and I don't think it should be the default option. That whatever, they just should have been better at the beginning of the year, in my opinion.
So, are you not a fan of stat updates at all, or?
I don't know. Again, I'm not saying at all, because if maybe not, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. It partially annoys me that the game's changed so much all of a sudden, you know. And if I'm playing with, let's say, the Lakers in an NBA game, or we'll leave it at golf. If all of a sudden Jordan Spieth is having a horrible time, but we've been playing and he's the guy I play with,
Oh right,
Should
but
be
now
pretty
he's
good
not
right
any
now
there.
now he's no
Safe
good all of a
side.
sudden. No, I'm not cool.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit
Whatever
the
he
green,
finishes
but
with the
didn't
year
sit.
before,
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
I think he should come into the next game with an understandable adjustment for instance, your index finger being cut off. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, Yao Ming. What about Yao Ming?
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
I was trying to get so
Good,
like I'm
clean contact.
getting good at the
nice
game,
result.
and then I'm not, and then I try to get
A
all
chance
cute.
for birdie
What's
coming
up
up.
with these buttons? Is it?
How about we patch that?
Second
I
shot
want some
coming out
matte
of the rough.
finish buttons.
I feel like that's new though. That wasn't there last week.
I feel like I haven't.
It's been there.
I feel like it's been there.
Okay,
and
cool.
I've had issue with it before.
Oh, that's an easy shot,
It's
right?
just you swing and get it,
Yeah.
or that happens.
Why that happens?
I was getting ready to complain about how it was a little too easy from the fringe.
It's at sneaky distance.
Oh, I thought he had that.
God, man, I'm just determined
Man.
to be even for
Just
the
pushed
day.
it.
Boy, that hurts.
Just over a little too much.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
Grief, good grief, good grief. Good grief, Charlie Brown. You want to know one of the things they patched? I'll tell you after this shot.
Okay.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Reduced.
So in the early
flickering.
going, already -3.
And you notice it more,
So a tester from
Yeah.
4 feet.
and I feel like it's worse. Or maybe they mean flickering with tree limbs or something. But
That's a par. And that keeps the scorecard
little
clean.
weird.
Still even
That
for
is
the round.
ridiculous.
yeah.
That's
What kind of
ridiculous.
Frank, at
buttons do that?
298 yards, the fourth is
That
reachable
sun
for just about
is
every
insane.
professional. What might
You're
scare them
insane,
off?
son.
Well, that bunker on the left, that's really actually a chance to showcase your skills.
He's on it.
And that's where you realize how
I'd
much
be
better
on it.
professional golfers are. A good bunker play, especially on a hole like 4, and then you will get well rewarded.
This is a
Sounded
great
good.
place
I
for a
just don't
fan
have
to
the
watch,
caps.
isn't it?
It is. You see so many different short shots around this green. Bunker shots from the left side. If you hit it over the back on the right, a little
The end
bump and
decided
run
to
through
go
the
left
valley
with it,
in the green.
and I'm
Fun hole
maybe
to
we'll
watch.
regret that
Perfectly
in a
placed tee shot will set up an eagle opportunity, but then you see quite a few bogeys
Get
made
some
here as
general
well.
audio
Yeah, if
improvements.
you stray a little bit, leave the ball too far
fair
short,
enough.
then you have to play that pitch
Sure,
across
always
the
up for
bunker.
audio
That's no
improvements.
fun.
Online server
Pretty good
stability
drive here.
fixes.
Another
Apparently
straight
got
one.
some issues online. So that sucks. I'm glad it's fixed.
Yeah, you would think on something like golf,
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely
server that
licking
can
his
handle
chops here. Good
the
chance
speed
to
of
make a
Madden
birdie.
should
Yeah, this is when
probably
this
handle
game just looks like fun.
the golf.
Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Hello to our new viewers.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is gone.
Just
You're
averted
wrong,
danger
man.
right there. So close.
What is he have
What's
all
going on,
about?
guys? We're just talking about some of
Ready
the
for a second
updates
shot,
that
trying to
came
knock it on
out
the green.
either yesterday or the day before. This is update 1.02. So far, we've talked about TPC Scottsdale being added. The effect of the spin attribute has been adjusted across each club. Licensed golfer attributes based on real-world performance have been updated. So the game's going to change based on how the players are playing.
This is
What
a
a shot,
good-looking shot.
Wildlife improvements, if you were around for the creepy buffalo conversation. Hopefully that's not, hopefully that is fixed and is no
Shouldn't be a
longer an
problem
issue.
here, but
Supposed
not
to be
a
100%
formality
less
either.
plastic animals.
100% less disturbing situation with
Right.
looking at animals, yeah. It's like Tim Burton made this game. Is this going to be real? I don't know. Like, the line is off anyway, so I feel like... I don't know what you want me to do.
Oh, good.
Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Settles in over
This
the
is
putt.
swing club.
Look out, here he comes. 4 under par
Hey,
now
I
after
thought
that
we
birdie.
talked about this. We don't do that anymore.
Don't do the whole
Frank, the
thing.
opening at TPC Boston, you could describe it as fun,
Get away with the
gettable.
stop. Reduced flickering, which you
Starts
guys
to
will
change
notice
in
on the
character here at
club,
fifth, doesn't it?
Yeah,
is
beautiful
not
par
quite
four.
reduced.
You've got
He's
to be
got a magic
cognizant
glove.
of exactly
Club
how
Bruce
far
Leroy.
you can
You got
fly
the
the
blow,
ball,
man.
though, because there's
I,
3 distinct sections
I had to put
of
my
this green.
sunglasses on to take this next shot because my club's in my eyes.
We got some general audio improvements, general UI improvements. Sorry if you're talking. If that was Tiger Woods, I would have been cussed out just.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. He
This
don't.
one's sweet,
Tiger
Frank.
don't like nobody talking while he's on his backswing now. He don't play them guys.
He has given this
Online
one
service
full
delivery.
treatment.
Quicker
Perfect
ways
release
to
the ball.
restart
This
challenges
shot, He
in
is on the
nightclub.
fairway, over 300
That'll
yards.
help your guy out
Yeah,
to restart
one-
the challenges in the nightclub.
Coach has no challenges in the nightclub. The only challenge
Some people
is
say that he does.
finding out which
But-
girl he's buying the drink for.
I'm glad that his confidence level is as good as it ever was.
Yeah, Coach is good.
Coach outdrives my guy by a very large amount, apparently.
How is that true? Oh, because this is a new guy. That's what it was. And
Apparently you are leveling up. I didn't check our skills to see. But I
Frank,
remember,
the TPC
last week when I
Boston
made my
really
guy,
starts
yours
to
was
show
a
its
61,
teeth here in the
my
fifth
60.
hole.
Yeah, beautiful hole.
So-
That green up ahead, though, there's 3 different sections.
And we both
Obviously, the
made
easy
balanced
section is
golfers
that
as
middle
far as I
one where
know,
it just
so.
pokes out to the left.
hey, girl. Tuned the forward spin. I'm sorry, the forward swing speed on advanced swing. So once we go advanced swing, the forward swing speed
Seems to like it. Headed for the
will
fat
be
part of the
normal
green.
for us, but it has been adjusted.
You can't hide the flag stick from that
We
thing.
added a
It
new
is
form
just
of
unbelievable
misfit
that
to advanced
never
swing.
deviated offline.
So
Frank, really good chance
New
from
ways
this
for you to mess
position
up,
to
apparently.
make a
Wow,
birdie.
awesome.
Yeah, really the only
Awesome.
thing he's
I love
looking at
messing
right
up
now
new
is the
and
flag.
interesting ways.
This is a green light special.
Too much forward. Why did I do that? That was ridiculous. Whatever. Coach is just here to have a
Snake
good time.
though.
Support his
Is he?
boy. Yeah. It's all gravy, baby. Oh wow.
How do you
Frank had the touch of a
overshoot bit?
plumber right
Yeah.
there.
Whatever.
You'd like
The-
a redo,
The
wouldn't you?
goal
Wake
is
up,
just to
wake
be
up.
even.
These putts keep the round together.
What else do we have?
Extra quiet, everyone.
Quiet in the galley.
Wow. What went wrong?
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
So you
It
may or may
shouldn't
not
be a
have
problem,
noticed
you'd
that
think, cleaning
the
up here
ball
for
bounce
Pop.
and roll behavior
Makeable putt
has
right
been
here. He is
adjusted
currently
on
sitting
shorter
at 1 under
shots.
for the round.
again. I say
Oh, wait, is it? Well, okay.
Nice par to remain
Part
1
two,
under.
1 under. Okay. Yeah. So ball physics are adjusted.
I thought I would.
Yes.
Thought I'd play Coach's theme.
Buy you a drink, girl.
Did the job right there.
All right. So yeah, the ball bounces are
6 hole
adjusted.
here at TPC Boston. Always a fan
Increase
favorite. What do people
online
like about it, Frank?
head-to-head session
Well, it's like
lobby
a goal
time
kicker hole.
to
These
90
two big
seconds.
pine trees, and especially
Those
when
of
you
you
turn
that
off
play
that back
head-to-head,
tee.
I hope
Hit
that
it through
makes
that
sense.
chute,
So a
avoid
minute
the
and a
two
half
bunkers
is
on the
your
right,
max
you're in
weight?
prime position.
Apparently,
Well, fair enough.
maybe it wasn't giving people enough time to get their lobby situated.
Ah, okay.
Situated is a word.
I'm just
Those buttons are
Game's
off
about
the
rhythm.
chain. got
When you
that
have
bling
good
bling on
rhythm,
your
it
buttons.
just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air.
Coach likes to do
That
it.
easy.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a
Buy
good
you
chance to
drink.
take advantage here on this hole.
That is horrible. Or not, whatever. Buy me a drink. That's awesome.
Whoa, what happened?
I'm good for at least one of those again. Right off the cart path. Bing!
A complete shanking.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Whatever.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
Oh, wow.
Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster instead.
Wow.
See,
That
a
was
good chance,
horrible.
really, to
Muy
perhaps get away with
horrible.
par.
Looking to keep it going here, Frank.
Yeah, another example of
French call
things
said,
just working as they should.
Yes, incompetent. Favorite part of Home Alone? And who did we... Okay, so Scarecrow's my favorite Wizard of Oz character.
Okay.
I love him. Funny. It's funny. His whole If I Only Had a Brain song, I love it. And he's hilarious and falling down and all of that stuff. It made me giggle as a kid and chuckle as a man.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
I'm too safe.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
Got some in the teeth there.
Frank, you
See
like
the
his
spin
chances to
twirl?
walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
Yeah, mine sailed pretty far.
Awesome.
This is a 19-foot putt.
I believe her.
All right, it goes right in. Nothing to worry about.
Easy money.
Swinging the club.
That's so fast.
Don't leave it short. Wow.
Okay.
Swing. Kick. Overkill.
And getting ready for the putt.
I could buy you a drink. So
Good
weird.
effort and a good par putt.
All right, we got some fixed the location of online
would
IDs
give him
and
the par.
head-to-head when using the whole map. Apparently you guys were having a hard time seeing
No problem at all.
some
Good
hole
putt.
locations.
And stays at 4
So
under
We've had a
par.
hard time seeing whole locations.
This is a
Fair.
pretty sizable par 5 here, Frank, the 7th.
But it's reachable.
We've
There's some
also
mounds down there. If you keep it
fixed
down the right
several
side,
post-migration
hopefully that
issues.
tee shot can get a little
And
forward.
bad ball
and then
drop,
that green
camera-
angled at about 45 degrees. Very reachable.
Bad ball drops with the camera.
That's a good spot right
Whatever,
there.
Okay. Bad ball
Center
drop
cut.
camera in certain situations. Okay,
Oh, so you don't know where you're dropping it.
Nicely
after you put it
played
in the
shot.
water.
About
guess.
310
Like, you can't
yards
see that,
down
too.
the fairway.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
felt like there was a little bit of that
Okay,
in some of ours.
cool.
Like you didn't quite understand what your shot was going to be.
I'll take a look first. Okay, we're good. We're calm. We're good. We're calm.
Just a sliver away.
Just a sliver. Sliver, interesting movie.
I don't
Love it
remember.
when I was-
I don't think I've seen it.
I was a fan when I was a teenage boy. Alright, so we fixed the spectate cameras rarely not cycling
Playing his second shot.
in online
Par
head-to-head, and blank scoreboards are failed score tracking in the HUD in online head-to-head, and the randomization of course settings in ranked online head-to-head matches, and UI hanging when accessing save files. Just about to the end of this list. They did a lot of little things.
This has really been impressive.
one
High
that I'm
level of
noticing
golf
most
today, putting on a
is-
clinic out there.
Crazy button action. By crazy button action, I mean shiny buttons. I guess they've always been there, and I didn't quite notice them, but I feel like they're more noticeable now.
Right.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
Show me what you're working with.
Mine was about there, and I just powered up.
Could have been worse. Really? Stop that.
Coach, you got smashed on his mind.
That girl still has the drink in the club, and I had to come out here.
Sure, I got a club.
I bet you drinking.
Frank, here
it
at the
too.
7th, there's a choice to be made.
Hey,
Yeah, you can
drink that
see
drink,
the
Cole?
distinct
'Cause
reward
if
for a
you
good
did,
iron shot.
you know.
If you get that ball on that right tier, then it's certainly a relatively flat birdie chance up ahead.
Pretty good.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Fix some VoIP issues.
Third shot.
In
Looking
online
for a good
head-to-head. Rumble not working at times in game using multiple controllers. Carry distance not working at time in the nightclub. Yeah, so I hit her in the head with the bottle, and I tried to carry her, but couldn't carry her right. Wow.
I moved it to the right. I did that. I did that.
Now a 7-footer.
Who put this freaking stuff together? Me. That's who. You know, Tony Montana? Montana?
You gotta watch it. Just skip season 1 of True Detective and come back to it.
You think
'Cause
so?
They have nothing to do with each other, right?
Right.
Vince Vaughn in season 2 of True Detective. If the viewers
knows it, huh?
if the viewers take away anything from me, he plays basically a mob boss trying to get what's the word, clean, like you know, legit. Right.
So Michael Corleone from Godfather 2?
Yeah, I mean, but he's a really nice guy.
Okay.
For the for what he is,
Right.
and I just think, I mean, and you know, Vince Vaughn, you usually think comedy, and some of his, I kind of knew that was going to happen. And he says some funny things here and there, but no, he plays
that one was dead center.
You know, straight tough guy for the
Makeable
most
putt
part.
right here. He is currently
And it's
sitting at
amazing.
1 under
Okay.
par.
And it's not, and like the more the season goes, part of me wishes that it was just, you know, there's 4
Bottom of the
main
barrel.
characters.
And
Part of me
now
wishes
2 under.
it was just following Vince Vaughn.
Just follow him all the time.
Yeah. Just give me a separate
This
show just
or
about
par.
him.
Gotcha. Like
In
Stringer
for
Bell
par.
from The Wire.
We'll sit
And
tight.
it, and it ended Sunday, so that you could watch the whole thing now whenever you get ready to watch. It's 8 episodes.
Hole number 8 now.
Is that it?
Around about 8
213
hours.
yards in length, a par 3.
Colin Farrell,
Frank,
who
what
I
can we
did not
expect?
like.
Really narrow at the front
Now
of the
I'm a
screen.
huge
A lot of
fan
mounding.
of.
Ball normally kicks
Okay.
towards
Great
the left.
performance here.
One place you don't
Don't
want
watch
to go,
it
though,
with
is
your
that
kids.
left bunker.
The language
Bunker shots
is-
all downhill from there.
Terrible.
Muy terrible.
Everything else is not so bad, but the language is pretty significant. Tells a great story. I'm not one to spoil anything. I just, you know, give you what Vince Vaughn's character is.
Explain that to
I
me.
just got a case of the. It wasn't
Into the
that
thick
bad
stuff.
though.
That's a difficult lock.
Nice.
I think you really need to land in the up position, no matter what.
Yeah. I've always been bad at that. Like, whatever. I'm something with the way my hand operates. It shapes.
I have to
everything.
I have to come out so that I get the thumb right.
I can see that. Okay. Yeah, that's where we were.
Oh, looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Oh no, so much. So much.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Interesting.
You
some
wonder
quiet
what he's
viewers
thinking on
today.
that.
Yeah.
Second shot
What are you
coming
guys
out
up
of the
to?
rough here.
What'd you eat for dinner last night? What do you think of Donald Trump as the front runner for the GOP right now? Wow.
I think congratulations.
I mean, the
Yeah.
skill. And
In
that,
order.
that
Yeah,
was
maybe.
sublime.
Listen,
Just good hands coming
It's
out
not
of the
about-
rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
to sum it up as briefly as I can, there's going to be enough people that just will not vote for Donald Trump.
Yes.
That it doesn't matter if he's better or a good idea or would do good things. I just think that he has no chance of winning.
I agree. I like a crazy movie. A lot of the world's what a shot.
I just think it won't give you those. I'm starting to think that.
The world is a crazy place, and it's like
Settles in over the
watching
putt.
an unrealistic movie unfolding. But I see the possibility. I see the potential of it happening. Of him actually being elected.
Good par.
So I'm talking about shake him up, shake him up, shake him up, shake him. The NWA movie came out today, I think. No interest in seeing it, but it came out today. That's
no interest.
It's slight, and I don't have any interest in going to the movies and seeing it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I can't see investing a trip and all that money.
Frank, I love a hot dog and a
$8
soda
for the
at the
movie,
turn.
$4 for the popcorn.
How hard is it to take a
another
giant
$8
bite out of this ninth
for
hole? Looks
Amy
tough.
to
It is. Everything
decide
sort of
to
bends with those
sneak
two
off to
bunkers.
another theater
There's
and
sort
watch
of
something
350
else.
yards
Is
to
she
get
prone
past
to do
it.
that?
No.
And there's an annoying little
I'm just
bunker
saying.
that's about
But maybe
30
during
yards
this
short
one,
of the
Yeah,
screen.
maybe during.
So you have to be precise with
Wow.
both the first and the second shot.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the
I
left or
love it.
right. But how is a player able to take advantage
Yeah, so-
when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a
We won't
perfect
talk
lie.
about it
It
much,
almost
but
guarantees good
It's got to
contact.
be said. I got to put it out there in the online universe. Shame on MSNBC for putting me in the situation of defending Donald Trump. MSNBC twice in the past month has made me yell out loud in defense.
Frank, this
of
is a
him.
position where a
The
player
first
is
one being, I
absolutely
may have
licking
mentioned
his
this to you once
chops here.
before.
Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun.
I'll give you the Cliff Notes
Bunkers
version.
don't
He
seem
bought
to
a
be in
bunch of
play.
land
The only
around
thing you're
New
really
York-
looking at right now
New
is
York
just the
City,
flag.
and I want to say the late 90s, early 2000s, mid to late 90s, maybe early 2000s, but I'm pretty sure it was like mid to late 90s. He buys a good grief. He buys a good deal of land, right? Wow. A good deal of land right
Chance to
outside of
close
New
out the
York
front
City.
side here with a birdie.
In an area that's almost like Auburn is the way it's described.
Frank, you're
kind of
at
a
the
small
ninth. What are
town,
most
trees
players trying to
everywhere,
do?
whatever.
Well, you really have to be aware
just
of that
outside
bunker.
of New York City.
That's about
The idea?
25 yards short of the green.
Build a golf course.
If you finish up there, that's one of the
All
hardest
right.
shots in golf, the long bunker shot. So you've
Pretty cool
got
idea.
to carry
You
that,
can have this
even if you want to run the ball onto
Cool
the
little
screen.
golf course, kind of like what we have in our area with Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail and all of that stuff. You got that caliber of environment just outside of New York City, easy to get to. And
Not enough on that one.
Yeah, just
whatever,
a
I
baby.
think it wasn't a bad idea.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that, except for the area that he wanted to build the golf course had people living there. All right, and those people were concerned about the traffic that was going to be coming through their little city. Understandably, so they managed to block the golf course ever being built. What a shot! No. They managed to block the golf course ever being built because they didn't want to deal with the traffic. Cool, whatever, billionaire or millionaire
Birdie chance here.
doesn't
Very
get his
long
way.
putt,
Kind of a
though.
cool story.
Gotta be a little
the
careful
system
if it gets
working
away
for
on
the
him.
little man. But whatever, he just didn't build his golf course. What ends up happening, though, I just can't tell you. What ends up happening is that
You couldn't
the
ask for
governor
much
of the
more than
state
that,
at the time,
except to make it.
or shortly thereafter, kind of initiates this plan to protect
Trying to stay steady,
the
make par.
wildlife of the state. He wants to make sure that New York
He'll
State
take
keeps
par
its
and
forest
move on.
and green life and whatnot and doesn't become, I guess, too metropolitan. So
4 under on the day.
what Donald Trump does is he seizes the opportunity and gives all of this land
Setting
that
up
he
to start the
purchased
back 9 here, and if
to
it's
New
anywhere
York State.
near as good as the front 9,
So
Frank
he
Hill
ends
will
up
be very
being
happy
kind
with
of
his
a
score at the end of the
philanthropist.
day.
All right,
The hardest
Okay.
thing
so far
right
this
now
is
is to just
pretty
keep
good
doing
story.
the
There's nothing
same
negative
thing
about Donald Trump so
without
far, right?
focusing on the score.
All right. Even let me state that at this point in the story
Look at the coil
that
there.
MSNBC is telling, they've made multiple Donald Trump jokes. Okay, so
Just a great
multiple,
pass to the golf
multiple
ball. 310
jokes
yards
about Trump at
in the
this point.
fairway.
But he ends up giving all this land back. And he does this, understandably, for a tax break, right?
Okay.
Of course, right?
That's okay.
Okay. So he gave you basically a city back, and he gets this tax break.
Okay.
So the story is...
The same tax break anybody would have gotten.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, the thing is
Frank,
that the
really
cost
good
of the
chance from
land,
this position
or the
to
break
make
that he
birdie.
got, what he
really
claimed
the
on
only
the
thing
tax
he's
break
looking
was
at
more
right
than
now
what
is
he
the
paid
flag.
for the land.
This is a green
now,
light
all of
special.
this happened, let's say, 10 to 15 years later.
Okay.
So, through appreciation, you know, the value of the land going up, he ends up claiming that it's worth more than it was when he purchased it. Again, it makes sense to me. So they kind of nail him for this. Right? I'm like, you guys got to let that go. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
My thought is, if he gave the state a
This is
whole
just a
city back,
superb performance. Great round to this
Then
point, Frank, and you can really see that reflected.
I'm even
in his
okay with him
move
not paying any
It just looks too
taxes
easy.
that
He's
year.
swinging the club beautifully.
If he gave you a whole
Ball's
city,
going
so
exactly
it's
where,
like, get
where he
over
wants
it.
it to. He's not
But
trying
no,
to
he
take too many
claimed more
risks.
than what
So
he paid
consequently,
for,
he's getting
and
birdie
maybe
opportunity
that's sketchy.
after birdie
But I
opportunity.
don't think that's news.
Second
I don't
shot.
think it's news
Good
in the
look
way
at
that
the
you guys
green.
need to be reporting it and making fun of them. Little side note to it is that in that area, the Donald Trump National Park was built. Donald J. Trump, I want to say, National Park was built. I kind of feel like he deserves a national
Seems
park.
to
He
like
gave
it.
He gave all the land to the state
Headed
to
for the green.
do what they want to with it. I have no negative or positive feelings
name's
about
on
him
the park,
having,
okay.
about him having
These
the park
putts
named
keep
after
the
him.
round together.
But they go to the park, and it's apparently kind of a rundown park with signs saying "Go to the Donald J. Trump National Park." All this is on the roads and whatnot, but the park hasn't been maintained at all.
Frankie took
And they
plenty
take
of
that
time on this
opportunity
birdie
to
putt. He
tease him
looked
and
at
make
it
fun
from
of him
three
and all of these
different
things, and it
angles.
just seems
He forgot
so
one
petty to me
very important ingredient.
that
Yeah, pace. You can
I found
definitely
myself
fall in
yelling,
love with
His
the
really,
name's
lines
on the
MSNBC?
park,
with
but
the
it doesn't
approach
mean he's
shots as well. But
responsible for
obviously, we
taking
see
care
it
of
more
Oh
on
my
putting.
god, yeah, it was so goofy and cheesy. So that's one shame on you, MSNBC, for trying to make that a story.
Really
next
moving in the
one,
right direction. at 3
Donald
under.
Trump is Donald Trump. You've seen him on the TV. You know exactly who he is, and
Did
he's
the job
apparently
right
said
there.
some negative things about women. I'm gonna have to go to work. But Cliff
Frank,
Notes
like all
version,
TPC golf courses,
Donald Trump has
TPC
has
Boston
called women
has the fan
unattractive
in
and
mind. So you see those
a
mounds
multitude of
throughout the
things
golf course that
in
gives
really
people a chance to
harsh
just
and direct
sit, relax,
ways.
and watch
At
some
the
golf.
same
There's a
time,
nice
he
shady
stated
spot
women are awesome
on the hill behind the
and
11th.
are
Yeah,
possibly
that's
the
just before
stronger
the
sex
12th
and are
tee,
capable.
and you really do get a look
Yeah,
at
and have the
the
potential
tee
to
shots
do
coming in
a lot
11,
more
as well as
because
the little
have a way of
undulations and
manipulating,
contours on that massive
especially
green.
men, the opposite sex, in a way that men can't really manipulate them. It may sound sexist, or I don't even see how it sounds sexist. It's kind of a fact.
It's kind of a fact.
It's kind of a fact, right?
So we're gonna-
So he says that, and he ends up coming off as a sexist, and I don't get it.
You know, the interesting thing about this guy possibly is that with a lot of candidates, they have to dig, whereas this guy's so out there all the
Yeah.
time that we already know he's kind of a jerk, but he's
Right.
also incredibly successful.
Yeah, the thing is, and he owns it though, and I'm like, oh my god, quit making me defend and like Trump, because he's like, yeah, I said it and I meant it. Women are awesome and can be aggressive business people and blah 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 blah. End of conversation. Because anything you say after that to try and make him come off as sexist, it doesn't really work.
He's going to end up taking kind of an awesome approach to everything because that's who he is, I think.
Oh my god, they're
So-
killing themselves. And the thing is, his policies
Some of this
are
stuff,
nuts. Just go with the policy stuff.
Right.
Yeah, quit attacking his character because we know who he is. Oh, whatever.
well, thanks for watching this
Thanks for
short
watching.
version. Next week, we'll get into this and so much else.
And so much else.